Hopefully you are all staying in, staying safe, keeping up your practice, even if it's just your breathing exercises and your mindfulness. Today we're just going to do a meditation flow. So very similar to what we would practice in person. So we'll get moving, and at the end we'll do about a 15-minute meditation, okay? Props that you might need: handy dandy block. You can always grab 2 or 2 books if you've got them around your house. Strap. I like something a little bit firmer, so if you don't have a strap around the house, you can use a piece of fabric, a pillowcase, or even like a sweatshirt. Stretch pants today are going to be a little bit too elastic for what we're going to use it for, to open our shoulders. And then finally, meditation cushion or blanket to sit on for your meditation, and that's going to be if you want to stay seated during your meditation, but feel free to stay in Shavasana if that's something that you want to do. Create a little space for yourself. As you can see, I have my candle, meditation sign, my little Buddha, got water handy, and something to clean the mat with afterwards. You know, being really mindful of our cleanliness as a part of our yoga, as well as being mindful in the environment we're currently in, taking care of our space, keeping it clean, and taking care of each other in the process. All right, so let's start standing today. We're going to step to the top of our mat. Find Tadasana, big toes touch, heels slightly apart or hip distance apart. We're just going to root down through the feet, and I want you to wiggle. So pressing heels, balls of the feet, feel the outer edges of the feet pressing into the earth, the inner edges, and then start to settle. Feel the heels pressing down the balls of the feet. Lift the toes, roll them down, pinky toe to big toe. Feel those knees lift, engaging those thighs. Zippering up from that pelvic bone to the navel, softening those shoulders, lengthening those fingers, engaging the triceps. Close the eyes and breathe here. Not changing the breath yet, just taking notice of where the breath comes in the body, what parts of the body are lifting, opening, and falling as we inhale and exhale. Feeling how the body moves, even in a strong pose like Tadasana. And start to breathe in, settling the mind, inviting in that Ujjayi breathing, lengthening those inhales and exhales, constricting the throat. Finding that intention and settling in on your intention for your practice today. Bring those hands to heart center and slowly bow the head, shoulders still sliding down the spine. Inhale the arms up, opening the fingers, gaze to the sky. Exhale, hands back down to heart center. Bring the gaze to a neutral position. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands back down. One more in and out. Moving to our half vinyasa here. Inhale it up. Soften the knees, bend and fold forward. Relax the head and neck. In, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to thighs, press to stand. Hands back at heart center. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, soften the knees. Relax the head and neck. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine, lift the navel. Exhale, fold deeper, relax the gaze into the body. Inhale, press up to stand. Hands at heart center. 2 more, in and out. In and out. Last one, follow the breath. Inhale the arms up this time. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the hands to the mat and step your feet back. Move through high plank and lower the knees, untuck the feet. So we're in modified plank here, so the hips are slightly forward, shoulders are stacked over those wrists, hands are spread nice and wide. Really put pressure into those fingers. Nice strong hands. Just breathing here, beginning to awaken the core. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Take your child's pose. Bring that head to the mat. But if you're not warmed up enough, grab your block, forehead to the block, and soften the elbows to the floor. Roll that forehead side to side, massaging that third eye, opening that sinus cavity. Come back to the intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Always coming back to that intention and the breath. Staying in the moment. Moving and breathing mindfully. Engage those hands, come back up into that tabletop now. So now the hips will be stacked over the knees, shoulders over wrists. Make small circles with those shoulders, drawing that circle over those wrists, starting to warm up those wrists. And change direction. Bring those shoulders over the wrists. We're gonna release that torso towards the mat, starting to warm up those shoulders and press and lift through the shoulders, almost like cat pose here, pressing as high as you can. The arms are straight, releasing that chest back down towards that mat. And pressing up again as high as you can, not rolling the whole spine, just focused on the shoulders here. And take this one more time. Still with the shoulders coming in to thread the needle. Inhale that right arm towards the sky, gaze up. Exhale, thread right under left, right ear to the earth, or again, grabbing that yoga block, resting the side of the head on the block. Walk the left hand forward, then walk that left hand over to the right. Draw that right hip back to center. Nice stretch into the shoulders here. Bring that left hand under the left shoulder, press and inhale, right arm back up to the sky. Bring that right hand back down to your mat. Other side, inhale, left arm long, gaze up, exhale, thread, head down, right arm forward, over to the left, then hips back to center. If you'd like to take the bind here, feel free. Right hand comes to the small of the back, palm face out, or slide it over to that left hip. You can also take a mudra here with the left hand. All options to incorporate in your practice today and as we move forward. Inhale that right arm up, planted under that shoulder. Press, inhale, left arm to the sky, and bring that left hand back down onto the earth. You can move that yoga block away. Again, keeping it within reaching distance. We're going to tuck those toes, make sure those knees are back under those hips, and we're going to lift those knees off the mat, coming into that elevated table, and lower those knees back down. Press and lift through the shoulders, lift and hover those knees off of the mat, then lower them back down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. This time we're going to lift those knees, sit those hips back over those heels, and start. to come into your first down dog. Feet are hip distance apart, heels are lifted, knees bent, hips are high. Gazing into the body, we're gonna pedal the feet. Press one heel at a time down into the earth, almost like you're on a Stairmaster here. Awakening that back body. Maybe you wanna add a little more movement. Begin swaying those hips side to side. You can take that gaze under each arm, starting to open the neck while you move. Take a nice big breath, start to settle those heels, bring those shoulders back over those wrists and knees back down to the earth. Untuck the feet. Inhale that belly down gaze up for cow, and exhale, round through that spine for cat. Take a nice breath in for cow, and out for cat. Let's take two more, in, and out. In, and out. I'm gonna give those wrists a break. You can come down onto those forearms, or you can put your blocks under each forearm. We're gonna step that right foot back, follow the foot to the earth, then sink the heel. Rock it forward and press it back. Rock it forward and back. You should start to feel this in the shoulders as well as that calf. Bring that right knee under that right hip and step the left foot back. Same thing, rocking and breathing here. Bring both knees down. We're gonna extend that right foot back, then the left coming into that dolphin plank, taking a nice breath here. Shoulders are over the elbows, hugging that navel into the body. Rock forward onto those feet slightly, lower those hips towards the earth, untuck the feet, lengthen for Sphinx. Elbows under the shoulders, palms are flat on the earth, nice long spine, gaze forward. And slowly roll that heart down. Slide the hands under the shoulders now. Hug those elbows into the ribs. Engage the feet. Make sure the feet are pressing into the top of the mat so the knees are lifted. Inhale, baby cobra. Just the muscles in the back. Roll back down on the exhale. Inhale, lift up through baby cobra. And back down. Inhale. And exhale. In and out. One more. This time, inhale through baby cobra, press to cobra, roll back down. In, press, and out. Two more. Lower those knees, rock back through table, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. You can adjust the length of your dog here as you need. Typically, we like to see your dog in line with that high plank. So take a high plank, settle the hands, press and lift through those shoulders, hugging the navel in, then press back to that downward facing dog. We're gonna move now, 4 breaths. Forward, to high plank, back to down dog. 3 more. Forward and back. Forward and back. Last one. I'm going to lower the knees here, come back into that tabletop. Hands under those shoulders so you're not in that modified high plank anymore. We're going to step our right foot back, then plant that foot flat on the earth. Inhale, right arm to the sky, taking side plank here. Modified first. You can keep the gaze neutral. to the right side, or you can take it towards the sky. Remember, adjusting the gaze is going to also increase the difficulty and challenge for your balance. Bring that right hand back down, gaze back down, then right knee. Other side, left foot back, ball of foot first, then plant the foot. Inhale, left arm up for that side plank on the other side. Nice strong right hand, energy through the left hand and fingers, hugging that navel in, lower that left hand down, left knee down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And walk those feet towards our hands. Inhale, lift halfway, bend the knees, roll the navel to the thighs, hug those elbows, find ragdoll, rock side to side. Relax the hands towards the earth or shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Release the tension in the head and neck. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, release back down. 2 more. In and out. In and out. Bend the knees deeper, hands to thighs. Press to stand. Roll those shoulders up and back. Inhale those arms to the sky. Interlock the fingers, palms up, soften shoulders. Exhale the body to the right. Inhale up through center, exhale to the left. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. So we're going to inhale up through center, lengthen those fingers. Right hand's going to take a hold of that left forearm just above the wrist. Taking a mudra with that left hand. Dhyana, if you'd like, for wisdom and knowledge. Thumb over index finger, energy through 3 remaining. Take that side bend to the right. Keep the gaze neutral here. Then we're going to rotate that left shoulder forward, take the gaze down to the right hip. Restack those shoulders, come through center. Bring those hands behind, keep the mudra on the left. Right hand again grabs that left forearm. We're going to take the gaze to the right. Bring that chin down towards the shoulder. Lift the chin, come back through center. Lengthen the fingers, come up through center. Left hand grabs right forearm just above the wrist. Take that side bend to the left. Dhyana mudra on that right hand. We're going to rotate that right shoulder forward, gaze down at that left hip. Restack those shoulders, come through center. Bring those hands behind. Left hand grabs right wrist. Gently guide that hand down. Take the gaze left. Bring that left chin towards the left shoulder. Inhale that chin up and back through center. Lengthen those fingers, take the gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to high mountain. Bring those hands to prayer on your exhale. Inhale, sit down in your chair pose. Inhale that right heel up, then lower that heel down. Inhale that left heel up, then lower the left heel. Inhale right, lower right. Inhale left, exhale left. Inhale arms up, exhale fold forward. Inhale half lift, exhale high plank. Find some steadiness and stillness in our high plank. Press and lift through the shoulders. Nice and strong. Rock forward on the tips of those toes, then back to the soles of the feet. 3 more. Rock forward and back. 2 more. Last one. This time, rock forward, lower the knees, hug the elbows into the ribs, lowering the heart to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, press through the hands to cobra. Move through table to your downward facing dog. Take a nice cleansing breath. Inhale that right leg up and back. Energy through the heel for this one. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to nose, round through that spine like cat here. Inhale, right foot up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross the body. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot, sink the left heel. Inhale, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen the spine, take the gaze up. Exhale, release that torso towards that front leg. Sweep those arms back, engage the triceps. Inhale, arms forward, rock into the right leg. Come back down, frame that front foot. Step the right foot back. Rock forward on those toes. Take it back. 3 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 2 more. Breathe in and out. In and out. Inhale, rock forward. Lower the knees. Hug the elbows in. Inhale to your cobra. Move through your table to your downward facing dog. Cleansing breath. Inhale, left leg up and back. Flex the foot. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Round through the shoulders. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, across the body. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot, rise, warrior one. Sink that right heel. The right toes are facing the right corner of the mat. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen the spine, gaze up. Exhale, chest low. Sweep arms back, lengthen the fingers, engaging the triceps. Inhale those arms forward, rock forward into that left leg. Plant the hands, frame the left foot back, high plank. Lower the knees. Untuck the feet, lower the chest and heart. Inhale for that back bend. Move through table. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, left heel down. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left heel down. Inhale, right. Exhale, right. Inhale, left. Exhale, left. Inhale the arms up, open the hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, hands down, feet back. Nice breath in. Maybe rock forward on those toes. Take that low plank down. Inhale, pull forward for that up dog. Rock back into your downward facing dog here. Cleansing breath. Gaze to the thumbs. Step or hop the feet to the hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen that spine, lift the navel. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, high mountain here. Bring those hands to heart center. Beautiful, guys. So now we're going to use that strap. And take a few moves in cow face pose, at least the arms. So hopefully you got something. You don't need the strap. I'll show you the modification if you don't want to, so you don't have to pause the video or run from room to room. We're going to bring the strap into our left hand. We're going to bring our right hand to the small of our back. We're going to hold on to the strap here and gently walk the hands towards each other. We still want to be able to breathe comfortably. Don't tuck the chin, don't round through the shoulders, a nice tall spine. We're going to take a nice breath here. We're going to sit down in our chair pose. We're going to lift that right heel. Nice big breath. We're going to, with control, step that right foot back for our warrior one. We're gonna open to that warrior two. So the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Nice bend to that left knee is still opening to the side, tailbone down, hugging the sides of our body in. Big breaths. We're gonna release that right hand, extend that right hand out, then slowly with the strap, reach that left hand forward, palms face down. You're gonna bring that left forearm to that left thigh, lengthen that right side for your side angle here. Now if you want, you can go for the bind, holding this strap in your hand. And bring that right hand to the small of the back. Maybe bring that left hand down inside of the leg. Grab that strap with the right hand. Open those shoulders, gaze up. Hands don't have to be anywhere close to each other. Slowly release that right hand towards the sky. The left hand can put the strap on the ground. Inhale, lift back up. Lengthen those legs and arms so they're straight with a micro bend. Take reverse triangle here. Then come through center. Lengthen that side body. Left hand towards the shin. No weight here. Right arm towards the sky. You can keep the gaze neutral to the right side. Inhale, lift back up. Come through that warrior two. Cartwheel those hands. Frame that front foot. Turn those hips forward. We're going to step that right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab the strap. Inhale, arms up. Bring the hands down to heart center. Hold the strap in the right hand this time. Left hand grabs the strap. Again, nice neutral grasp. With control, lift that left heel off of the earth. Come down into that chair-like pose. With intention, step that left foot back to that warrior one. Hugging in the sides of the body, keeping the core engaged here while we move. Opening to that warrior two. Again, tailbone down, right knee opening over that right ankle. Release that left hand, take it out and back. Then bring that right hand forward. Gaze over that right hand for the warrior two here. Bring that right forearm down to that right thigh. Left arm long for that side angle. Then maybe go for the bind. Left hand to the small of the back. Right hand comes a little lower. Left hand grabs that strap. Open those shoulders, gaze up. Release that strap, take that left hand to the sky. Inhale, lift up through warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Take that reverse triangle with the micro bend to the knees. Then come forward through triangle, lengthen that side body. Not locking the legs here, no tension in that right hand. Can lower the strap here. Inhale, lift up. Rebend that right knee, gaze forward over that right hand. Cartwheel those hands down for that runner's lunge. Step that left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Bring those hands to heart center. All right, so the hips are starting to feel a little more open as well as those shoulders. We're going to bring the yoga blocks just outside of our feet here. And again, you can use your books, or you don't even have to use anything. This is just going to help because we're going to move in this sequence. Goalpost those arms. We're going to bring that right elbow under the left. Option to hug the shoulders here or draw the backs of the hands towards each other in eagle. Palms around if possible, but no funky finger grabbing, right? Elbows high, hands away from the face. Sit down in that chair pose, root through that left foot, kickstand to the right. We're going to bring that right foot over the left and step that right foot onto the yoga block. Inhale back through center. Bring that right foot to the left edge of the mat. Lower that right knee down to touch. Lift back up. Bring that right foot forward and again over that left leg. Inhale, lift up, unwind. Lengthen the fingers by your sides, hips forward, gaze up. Reach those arms up and back down to heart center. Goalpost those arms. Left under right, hug the shoulders. Backs of hands, maybe palms around. Elbows high, hands away from the face. Sit down in that chair, kicks down that left leg. Let's bring that left leg over the right, touch that yoga block. Bring that left leg up and over, bring it to the right edge of your mat. Lower that left knee. Inhale, lift up. Bring that left foot over the right again to that yoga block. Sit down. Inhale, unwind. Arms long at our sides, hips forward, gaze up. Arms to the sky, hips neutral, hands at heart center on the exhale. Beautiful. So we're going to do that again. We're going to do 4 on one side, 4 on the other. So let's open that up. Left under right. Sit down, kicks down that right foot. Bring that right foot over. Sit down. Inhale, lift up. Bring that right foot behind to that left corner. Lower that knee. Lift up. Bring that foot over. Touch the yoga block. Sit down. Inhale, uncross the legs. Step it to the edge of the mat. Lower the knee. Inhale, forward. Sit. Inhale, up. Lunge and lower. Lift. Cross. Sit. Lift. Uncross. Lunge. Lower. Lift. Come to center. Bring that foot flexed. Press it back for that warrior 3. Hips neutral, parallel to the earth. Unwind to the arms, reach forward. Bring the gaze down, bring the fingertips to the blocks for that standing split. Bend the knee, bring the foot back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Hands to heart center. Other side. Goalpost arms, left under right. Elbows high, hands away from the face. Sit down in that chair, root through the right, kicks down the left. Let's bring that left leg over the right, touch the block. Let's take that left foot back to the outer edge of the mat, lower the knee. Inhale, lift it up, cross, sit. Lift up, uncross, lower. 2 more, guys. Breathe while you move. Beautiful, come forward, keep the foot lifted this time. Press that left foot back. That warrior 3. Energy through the foot. Lengthen and unwind those arms. Bring those hands down to the blocks or books. Lengthen that foot, gaze inward. Soften the right knee. Bring that left foot down to meet the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to the blocks. Step the feet back, high plank. Little bit different here with the hands on the blocks. Lower those knees to hover. Lift it up. Lower those knees to hover. Lift it up. 2 more. Really press and lift through those shoulders, guys. Try not to release that chest towards the mat. Nice and strong here. And lower the knees all the way down. We're going to sit back in child's pose. Bring those hands onto those forearms onto those blocks. And take child's pose. I'm going to come forward onto those forearms on the blocks. Bring those knees under the hips. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for dolphin pose.
Now you can walk those feet towards the elbows to get those hips higher. Your heels may be higher off the ground. You can bend those knees to keep those hips high. Just keep pressing that chest towards the thighs, almost like a downward dog. We're gonna lower the knees. We're gonna move those yoga blocks off to the side or in front of our mat. Bring our hands back under those shoulders. We're gonna sit back onto the heels and bring those hands to the thighs. If you need, bring a block with you, put it under your hips here. Just stretching the soles of the feet. Inhale those arms up, turn the torso to the right, take that twist. So left hand to left leg. You can just bring that right hand to the small of the back, palm face out. Gaze neutral to the right. Release that right hand, lift those arms up, move through center, twist to the left. Right hand to left leg, left hand behind, back of hand to the small of the back. Release the hand, inhale them up, move through center, lift the hips, untuck the feet. Sit down into the heels again. Use that yoga block between the hips and feet if you need. Grab your bolster or blanket as well. Twist the body to the right, left hand to right leg, right hand behind, gaze neutral. Inhale, lift up, rotate through center, turn left and down. Inhale up, come through center, bring those hands back down onto your mats. Tuck those toes, lift the hips, find your downward facing dog. Relax the head and neck. Lift the hips nice and high. Walk those feet towards the hands. You can leave that left hand on the floor or your yoga block. Option for forearm on thigh. Inhale, straighten the right leg, right arm to the sky. That left knee stays bent. And again, if this is uncomfortable for the neck, the gaze can be neutral to the right side. Slowly bend that right knee, roll the heart down, lift halfway through center, relax the torso back down. Right hand to floor, block, forearm to thigh. Inhale, lengthen left side, arm up, straightening the leg. Bend that left knee, roll that heart down. Inhale, halfway lift, and fold. We're gonna stand this yoga block up. We're gonna step our right foot back. So we're in a nice lunge here, nice runner's lunge. We're gonna hold the yoga block, lift it up using those core muscles. Extend and lengthen, lower that block back down. Hands to the block, step the right foot forward, feet are hip distance apart. Halfway lift, exhale, hands to block, step the left foot back. Nice lunge here, nice length. You hug that navel in while we lift those arms up with the yoga block and back down. Step that left foot forward, lift halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale, take chair pose. Exhale, back down. Inhale, take chair pose. Exhale, back down. Halfway lift, fold, right foot back. Inhale, lift the block. Exhale, back down. Step that right foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot back. Inhale with that yoga block. Lower down. Step that left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to ragdoll. We're gonna move this block out to the side and bring the right block. They're both out to the sides here. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. In and out. Notice if your half lift and fold have gotten deeper through your practice. hands to the earth. Step the feet back to high plank. Staying in our high plank, bring that right knee to the right elbow. Step it back. You can put it on the ground if you'd like. To challenge yourself, keep it lifted. Bring that knee towards the nose, around through the spine. Press it back. Bring that right knee to that left elbow. Step it back. Press up to down dog. Take a cleansing breath. Rock forward to high plank. Bring that left knee to that left elbow. Press it back. Bring that left knee to the nose, around through the spine. Press it back. Bring that left knee to the right elbow. Press it back. Lower the foot. Lower the knees. Hug the elbows as you shift the body forward, lowering all the way onto the belly. Inhale to baby cobra, press to cobra. Roll back down. Let's bring those fingertips to the outer edges of the mat. Inhale, wide arms cobra. Maybe bring that left shoulder forward, gaze over the right. Come through center, right shoulder forward, gaze left. Through center, left, gaze right. Through center, right, gaze left. Come through center and roll down. Hands under shoulders, press back through table. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot to the outer edge of the right hand this time. Use your yoga blocks to lift and get comfortable in this lizard lunge. Keeping that left knee lifted for a few breaths, helping to keep that core nice and engaged. Lower that left knee, untuck that left foot. Slowly roll to the outer edge of that right foot if that feels good. And keep that foot nice and open. You can inhale that right arm up, bend that left knee, reach back for that left foot. And again, if you're struggling to reach here, maybe even using these yoga blocks to lift the torso up may help. Reach back. And release the foot. Bring that hand all the way back down inside of that right foot. Toes on the left are tucked. Lift that left knee. Inhale that right leg up and back. Exhale that right knee to the right wrist. Come into pigeon pose. Lengthen that left knee, left foot, hips forward. Use those blocks under those sit bones, under those hips. We're going to take a big breath in, lengthen the spine, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. You can use another block under the forearms if need be. Pigeon pose is a wonderful place to come back to your intention you set. Come back to your breath. Bring those hands under those shoulders, lengthen that spine. Tuck the toes on the left, lift that left knee. Step that right foot back, high plank. Press up to your down dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot to the outer edge of that mat. And again, keeping that right knee lifted for a little while. Lower that right knee, untuck that right foot. Roll to the outer edge of that left foot here. Keep the hands on the earth, or option to inhale, left arm up, bend right knee, reach back for that right foot. Release, inhale it up. Bring that left hand down, roll that left foot back down. Inhale that right knee up. Three-legged dog on the left. Exhale to pigeon pose. Settle down, use your props, lengthen your body, lengthen your spine, then fold forward. Bring those hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes on the right, lift the right knee, left leg back, downward dog. Rock forward to high plank, lower the knees here to hover. Lower the knees all the way down and sit down on your mats. We're going to take some of those half boat poses that we've been doing. So torso back, spine long, shoulders in line with hips, heart forward. Hands can hold the backs of the thighs, or you can just reach them up neutral. You can goal post the arms to add a little more difficulty, or even rest the fingers at the base of the skull. Keep those elbows open, heart forward, open back out, goal post, reach forward, touch the backs of the thighs. And lift up and back down. Reach the hands forward, goal post. Fingertips touch the base of the skull. Open back out. Reach forward, down, touch thighs. Lift up. Lower back down. Reach up, open, and touch. Move through the reverse. And lift. Take it back down, lift up, out, touch. Open, reach, lower, and lift. Bring those forearms down to the ground. Lift the feet so the shins are parallel to your mat. We're just going to toe tap here. Touch and lift. Touch and lift. You want to make sure you're focusing on the core here and not the momentum from the legs or hips. So really engaging that belly while you move. Breathing most importantly. So not holding the breath. Flatten the feet. Extend that right foot, flexing that foot, right knee in line with left knee. Bring that right heel down to hover, lift back up to the knee. Right heel to hover, lift, lower to hover, lift, lower to hover, lift. Bend the knee, foot back down, other side. Extend that left heel, left foot, lower, and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Bend the knee, foot flat. We're going to roll down onto our backs. Walk those heels in towards the hips. Hands press flat, feet press down. Lift those hips up, weight into the shoulders. And roll the spine down. Inhale, lift that bridge pose, hips high, shoulders high, chest high, and roll down. Imagine those heels sliding back to the body, knees pressing forward to engage those inner thighs while you lift and breathe. Last one. Rotate that tailbone forward. Feel the small of the back pressing into the earth. Then bring those feet straight up to the sky for legs up the wall. Turn the palms to face up. Bend the knees, bring the feet flat to the earth. Let the knees fall to the left, keep the shoulders down, take the gaze to the right for a supine twist. Come through center, let the knees fall to the right, take the gaze to the left, shoulders stay down. Bring those knees through center, let them fall to the left one more time. Maybe this time extend the right leg, straightening the right leg, bring that right knee above the left, deepening that supine twist. Breathing into the twist, breathing into the stretch. Bend the knee, restack the knees first, then come through center. Take those knees to the right, gaze left, maybe lengthen that left leg. Breathing in whichever version of the twist you chose. Bend that left knee, bring those feet flat to the earth, open the knees to the sides, feet together for bound angle. Bring the hands along your sides, palms face up, and extend the feet out past the corner edges of your mat. Take a big breath in and exhale. Close the eyes, finding your Shavasana. Softening the toes and the soles of the feet. Scanning the body for any points of tension. Breathing in to that tension and use the breath on the exhale to allow it to seep out of the back body into the mat and into the earth beneath you. Breathing in through the nose, softening the heart, the belly, and the hips. Exhale, releasing the tension from the body. Allow the tongue to rest behind the bottom teeth, away from the roof of the mouth. Feel the cheeks fall, and allow the eyes to rest deeper. Soften the forehead, and soften the entire body. Breathe as if the entire body is breathing in, and exhale as if the entire body is breathing out. Let go of your intention and let go of your practice. Allow yourself to rest here in the moment with the breath. Allowing the breath and body to return to normal. Normal for you, that regular breathing pattern that gets you through your day to day.
Breathing in and out. Softening the heart. Breathing in and out, softening the body. Breathing in new air, light, and energy. Exhaling, releasing the dark, stale energy you've been holding on to. Softening the heart, and exhale, releasing any barriers you've placed around it. Big breath in through the nose and a long sigh for your exhale from the mouth. Let's do that again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. The option is to stay here for your meditation, or you can slowly take a long stretch from fingertips to toe tip while you lengthen, inviting movement, drawing the knees in, rolling to your dominant side and pressing up. And take a tall seated position. Remember, you can always use the wall to support your back. Comfortable position that you can maintain for a while. Lengthen through the body, whether you're laying or seated. Feel that energy along your spine, awake, strong and soft. Keep the eyes closed, shoulders in line with hips, gaze neutral. Today's meditation is on transiency. Nothing lasts. There is no truth so simple nor so hard to accept. The basic teaching of Buddhism is the teaching of transiency or change. That everything changes is the basic truth for each existence. No one can deny this truth, and all of the teachings of Buddhism is condensed with it. This is the teaching for all of us. Wherever we go, this teaching is true. This teaching is also understood as the teaching of selflessness. Because each existence is in constant change, there is no abiding self. In fact, the self-nature of each existence is nothing but change itself, the self-nature of all existence. There is no special, separate self-nature for each existence. This is also called the teaching of nirvana. When we realize the everlasting truth of everything changes and find our composure in it, we find ourselves in nirvana. Without accepting the fact that everything changes, we cannot find perfect composure. But unfortunately, although it is true, it is difficult for us to accept it. Because we cannot accept the truth of transiency, we suffer. So the cause of suffering is our non-acceptance of this truth. Allow yourself to breathe and allow yourself to bring to the forefront of your mind someone you love dearly. Picture them and the love you have for them and feel how it fills you up. Allow yourself to become aware of their measure of suffering and sorrow. Their measure of non-acceptance of this change. Feel how your heart opens for them. Feel how you want to take on their suffering to protect them. Feel your compassion open and overflow from your heart. Feel the tender nature of this opening and breathe, cultivating this compassion and this awareness. Now allow yourself to become aware of your measure of suffering and sorrow in your life. Keep this openness of your heart. Keep the same level of compassion for yourself. No judgment for our measure of suffering and sorrow, but aware of our non-acceptance of change that has caused this suffering. Breathe in, still softening the heart more. Hold yourself in loving kindness and compassion. And allow yourself to breathe through the truth of change and transiency. Allow yourself to breathe through and explore your measure of suffering and sorrow due to this law, truth, this principle. Keep breathing through your heart. Keep your heart open and light. Feeling that compassion grow within you. And slowly extend this compassion, loving kindness and tenderness to others in your circle of family and friends. Becoming aware of their measure of suffering and sorrow, holding them in love and kindness. Allow this compassion to spill out of you for your community, your country, and the world. holding all beings in loving kindness and compassion. Stay here, breathing in the truth of change and letting go with your exhale of your resistance. Resistance to change, your attachment to the way things are. Allow the breath to guide you. Allow it to guide you to living in the moment. Finding the flow of life. Continue to breathe in and out. Keeping the eyes closed. Slowly take a big breath in, lengthening through the spine. If lying, lengthen from fingertip through toe tip. If seated, feel the root of the body lifting and lengthening from the floor through the crown of the head. Everyone reach the arms overhead, lengthening those arms, taking a long stretch. If seated, bring the hands to heart center, bowing the head. If lying down, roll to your dominant side in the fetal position. Everyone thanking your body for its practice and mind for what it released. Press yourself to seated, joining us with hands at heart center. Slowly and gently bow the head. I thank all of you for your practice and joining me. Namaste.